Hello everyone, Dan Henson, your realtor here in Sarasota, Florida. Welcome to Sarasota Florida Living. Today's topic we have for you today is the pros and the cons of living in Sarasota. Coming right up. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel of Sarasota Florida Living. Hey, we have the pros and cons of living in Sarasota for you today, so let's get right into it. The number one thing that people always think about, the big pro, is the weather. The weather is phenomenal around here, pretty much all the way through, September, October, going all the way around to May. The weather is amazing. You got time on the beaches, and it's a sunshine state for a reason, so we have it here. The con on the flip side of that is we also, in Florida itself, is a lightning capital of the U.S. We have hurricanes, and the weather is just so hot in the summertime and humid. You got to make sure that you're ready for that heat. But you make it through those 3 or 4 months, you got the rest of it licked. It's wonderful. Hey, so going into our second thing, the restaurants here in Sarasota is amazing. So many local places. Did you know that right here in Sarasota, within 20-mile radius, we have more Zagat rated restaurants than anywhere else in the state of Florida? It's true. So the cons, with all these wonderful restaurants, we have tons of waiting lines during the season. When you're looking anywhere from the holidays all the way in through when the summertime kicks in, the lines are just very long. You make sure you get out early, have a little happy hour, use the Uber if you need to have a couple more cocktails. But by 6 o'clock, these restaurants are full and on a 2-hour wait. So that is the con. But again, it's a great price to pay to get so many wonderful options in food. Third thing, no state tax. So along with no state tax, property taxes are very reasonable here. So we have all these wonderful tax situations here. The con we have from that is the traffic is growing here in Sarasota. It's such a desirable place to be, with Lakewood Ranch being one of the top 2 master plan communities in the area. Just a little bit north of us here, 1,000 people a day moving to the state of Florida. We are definitely getting our share here in Sarasota. But the traffic is not so bad that it's not like Orlando or Tampa. Just during the high business hours do we get a lot of traffic right on the interstate between certain exits. But other than that, it is a little bit trafficy, but again, not so bad. Now into the wildlife. Another great pro we have here in Sarasota, Florida. The wildlife is amazing. You can just be walking down the street and you might see a deer, or you might see the sandhill cranes are pretty much everywhere. It's a ton of wildlife. I was just out playing golf with my son a couple weeks ago. We're sitting on one of the third tee, and you see 5 or 6 deer sitting there. You see an osprey off to the side, bald eagle. And so there's just plenty of it out here for everybody to enjoy. With that being said, you do have to be a little cautious about what everybody knows about Florida, and here in Sarasota it's the same thing, is the alligators. Freshwater in Florida, there is alligators. I wouldn't find yourself swimming near any of those freshwater areas, but you can definitely be around them. My golf ball is over there quite often, and but just be aware of what's around you and pay attention. Next pro I have for you is the housing opportunities. There is a lot of opportunities down here in Sarasota for all different price points. We have there's a ton of condos everywhere. The only little con with those is you have to really pay attention to the condo fees. Close to the water or newer, the different amenities, the fees are a little higher. But tons of condos, housing opportunities. You can range anywhere from the 200s all the way up into the $8-10 million. But there is a little bit for everybody spread out all over here. So there's plenty of housing opportunities. The schools here with that. We have Pineview is the #1 rated high school in all of Florida, number 15 in the whole country. We have IMG, we have the Sarasota School District with Riverview, Sarasota, Venice. Just an awesome school system, and plenty of housing opportunities with that coming along with that. So that being said, we go into our next thing. Another great positive we have is our location. Our location is phenomenal. We are about 45 minutes to Tampa. My wife is a flight attendant for Delta. She works right up in Tampa. She's there every week. We are an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on traffic, to Orlando. We can get to Miami in 3 hours. I can get to Naples in an hour and a half to an hour and 45 minutes. Fort Myers is a little over an hour away. So you're really close to everything to try different things. You get across the whole state. I go surfing on the East Coast and play with the sharks over there, and it takes me anywhere from 2.5 to 3 hours to get over to Cocoa Beach in Melbourne and Vero. So the location is phenomenal, quick to all those airports. Even Sarasota, Bradenton Airport right here is, right close to the water. It's 10 minutes away from anywhere. So location, phenomenal. And finally, our last great thing about Sarasota is we have the outdoor life. There's just so much to do out here with the weather being great all the time. We have a ton of golf courses everywhere. The state park system and the county school, the county park system is amazing. You have kayaking, you have bike trails. Another great thing we have is the farmers markets on Saturdays and Sundays. We have downtown Sarasota. Lakewood Ranch has theirs. Venice has one. All the downtowns, just so many things to do. It's endless. And if you're out a boater and fishing out on the water, or if you're inland on the golf courses, on the bike trails, or running, there's tons of clubs and so forth. So the outdoor life is unparalleled, and we'd love to see you down here. So those are the pros and cons we have here in Sarasota. I do really appreciate you spending this time with me. I look forward to working with you in the near future. I'm Dan Henson. I'm your realtor here in Florida. And if you need anything, just reach out and call. Give me that text, shoot me that email, and I'll be here for you. I'm going to throw some links down the bottom of this just to keep you guys enlightened about all those things I've talked about. And again, if you need anything, reach out. I'm here for you. And you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and a wonderful year. Thank you so much.